You got teacher hidden vibes.
I do.
Yeah.
I threw books at a teacher. Got kicked out for it.
Were you there?
I threw a stack of books in a teacher's
Actually,
chest.
yes, I was in the room, actually, now that I remember.
And
Do you remember the books?
they said oh, no, I don't know.
One of them was definitely history, because that was the class it was.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Dr. Seuss.
It was Dr. Seuss, Where's Waldo,
I can't.
and a Connect the Dots magazine.
I can't find him. Yeah, it was one of those like word searches. Connect the dots.
It was dumb guy stuff. But yeah, and then that school didn't want me around anymore, so I ended up at another school. Anyways. Generation Gap. Welcome back to the Generation Gap podcast with myself, Trigger Bellflower, and my co-host,
Chateau Sam Hirschgold LaGlorious.
Okay, we had to add our real name. Sorry, Jason Collins. Like you don't already know. Like you don't know. You know who I am. You know who I am. Oh, you think you're better than me? My face. You think you're better than me, Dad?
Jason's audition for the brother in like a boxing movie based in the Northeast.
Yeah. Oh, you think you're better than me? You got a left hook, so now you're better than me. Okay? I have my own apartment. I have a wife. I have a stepchild. And you think you're better than me.
It's just a monologue. You go, I have a wife. I have a stepchild. I hate him. He doesn't do anything. He plays video games all day. He spends all my money on video games. It's the whole monologue. Please more.
I got it out, dude.
I got it out. Oh, dude, I was killing the new bit that I'm working on about being like a white kid doing theater makeup while we were rapping like hardcore gangster rap.
Did we talk about this? Yeah. This is great. We were talking about it in the car.
It's this bit that I'm working on where I did high school theater because I love pussy. There's the only way I'm making out with anybody. I was a scared little boy, but we would be putting the theater makeup on for the shows, but we'd be listening to like Biggie and Wu-Tang, and so we would be like putting on mascara. Yeah, we'd be putting on mascara, being like, kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa don't hear no more.
And then you have to stop, pause like this.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, 5 minutes? Heard 5 minutes. But then the one that was killing me was I would be like, going down to put tap shoes on and then just be like, give me that nut. Give me that. No, I love, and loves me. Like a lemon to the lime, a bumble to the bee.
In tights and tap shoes.
Yeah, it would just be like, oh.
And makeup.
Yep, so funny.
I'm trying to picture it. And it's, can I be honest? It's not hard. It's not hard to picture you doing that.
No, I'm a pretty boy.
You already have great features. With makeup on, dude?
Where is this going?
You are stunning.
Thank you. Are you guys about to beat me up? You guys gonna try to sell me something?
We're gonna try to sell you.
Did you get into Cutco?
We had a friend that did that.
Oh, we have a friend that does that. And you know Hans Hilton?
I do.
He's a Cutco boy. What do you think he got that Rolex doing stand-up?
Damn. They got Rolex?
Yeah. When David and I were approached by people to do Cutco, it was a pyramid scheme. I don't know if schemes were, it was a pyramid. It was like Herbalife, one of those things where like, they never talked to us about selling the knives.
It's getting more people.
It was always like, get somebody under you to sell your knives, and then they get somebody under you to sell their knives, and then you're like a knife empire. Now, but now it's like they set up pop-up stores and sell really nice, very expensive knives, like a set, like their most basic set of the kitchen knives, I guess, not the butter, but like the steak knife. You know how everybody has that knife block in their kitchen? The basic set is like $1,700.
That's insane.
But he gave me one with the podcast I used to do with Mr. Brent Moore and the Lion's Den. I have a really nice one with the Lion's Den etched on it. The Lion's Den logo etched on it.
Yeah,
so Hans, if you're watching, this is the logo, and this is the guy that wants knives. Yeah, Hans. I've known him since he first started doing stand-up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When he was worse than he is now. Love you, Hans. I always bully him, and he knows it's coming because we're going to have cigars, and he's going to bust my balls. Oh, they got me the other night. Were you there?
No.
Okay, so I did the improv. I was at the Hollywood Improv last week. Yeah, a Wednesday night. Great show. It was such a killer lineup, full house. And one of my favorite photographers was there, Van Corona. Van Corona, he's a photographer at the Comedy Store, now the Improv.
Yeah, definitely.
And he always takes great shots. He does like action, like not action, what would you call it? Like
action shots? Candid?
I don't know. Candid shots and then like pose stuff. Really, and he's got an eye and he does things that I didn't realize he was doing until I see the picture. I'm like, oh, that's why. He had me in the lab parking lot doing a little bit of a photo shoot, right? And then I finish and Blake Barty is there and Hans Hilton. They both walk at me like, they go, you know how we know you're getting old? I go, how? And they said while I was posing, I was swaying.
Oh no.
That I'm trying to stand still, that I was just kind of like, just swaying. A
little gyroscope.
And I'm like, that's because the Earth's spinning fast, guys.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping my balance.
Sorry, Jason's more connected to nature,
Thank you
freaking dorks.
Thanks, Sam.
Hang up and hang out, dude.
Right?
Lean on stuff. Sway in the wind.
Because the Earth is completely flat. The way it turns night and day is so the Earth is sitting on basically what's like a treadmill.
Really?
Yeah, that it goes back and forth. The sun's over here and the moon's over here, right?
Who put the treadmill down?
God's son did it because, God was like, you need to get a job because it's his son.
Sure.
And he's like, go put a treadmill in space. So the Earth's sitting on a treadmill, the moon's on one side, the sun's on the other side. And when it's daytime, it treadmills over to the sun and then it treadmills over. And I'm riding it like a cosmic surfboard, dude.
Wouldn't one side never see the sun?
Yeah, well, what's over here? It goes under the sun and then it goes over here under the moon. And that's how days and nights work.
Guys, I don't know if you heard. Flat Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Debunked.
Come on.
Debunked.
All right.
They debunked it.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Artemis II. But it's the first thing that comes up when you Google it is, it debunks flat Earth with just a picture. And it's like, that's where we're at.
What?
Yeah, the Orion, we're literally getting ready for deep space survival. And they go, look, guys, look, it debunked flat Earth.
So while they were heading to the moon, the guy flying the plane or whatever they're in,
They took a plane to the moon.
Yeah, the rocket plane.
Yeah, they took
the space
Southwest.
plane. They took the space plane to the moon. Then the guy slowed down. Said, hey guys, if you look back at Earth, you'll see it's actually a sphere. Because it's not round. It's spherical.
Spherical, which is a little elongated.
Is it?
Right? Just a little.
All right.
They recently discovered an oval-shaped planet way out there.
I thought you were just going to say an oval. I thought you were
They
just
just figured out ovals, you guys.
You won't believe it. They just found a new shape.
Quite a circle.
Not quite a circle. Not even close to a square.
Yeah.
But we've decided to call it an oval.
Yeah, a scientist just had a tennis ball he was playing with, and he kind of squished it. He goes,
Is that why the inside, the egg is, what is that, ovum?
ooh! Is that why the egg?
As soon as it was leaving my mouth, I'm like,
Ovum.
Whoever's listening to this podcast is doesn't think you're an idiot. They know it.
What's an ovum?
That's part of the egg.
I know.
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I hope I'm right.
Ovum.
I hope I'm right. What is an ovum?
Yeah.
So explain to me this. There's a rocket ship that they made that goes and it slingshots around.
The Orion, right? So the goal.
Didn't somebody already do that? Wasn't Tom Hanks in the movie?
So the record was 200 and something miles away from the Earth, set by Apollo 13. Mm-hmm. This has gone 248,000 miles away from Earth, and it will go 248,000, and it will go 252,000 miles away from the Earth at its farthest point. It's for survival purposes. So it's like suit survival, and then it's essentially just testing. They're pushing the limits, and they're testing the rocket ship and the gear. They're doing sort of like stress tests for essentially.
Do you know what the best way to survive that is? Don't go. Don't do it. So the thing that's happening now is that we're doing that thing, and they're breaking records.
They're breaking records with the intent of deep space exploration. So they are collecting data on how Orion and everything is doing with being farther and farther away from Earth.
And so far they're doing a good job.
Oh yeah.
Except for
they let a Canadian
the
on.
Toilets. No, they let a Canadian on.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. How far from the moon can we go, buddy?
But yeah, also of note, it's the first female to go to the moon, and then the first black astronaut to go to the moon, and then the first non-citizen of the U.S. to go to the moon like that.
Which is the Canadian.
Yeah, which is, I don't know why they phrased it like that, but anyway, yeah, it's the first female and first black astronaut to go to the moon.
Mm-hmm. Now I know why the toilet's messed up. Female got her hair down the fucking drain.
Yeah.
And it clogged, like, dealing with my wife right now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I know why the toilet broke. The woman decided to comb her hair and blow dry it over the sink. So something happened to the toilet for real?
Yeah, the toilets are out of commission.
So how are they pee-peeing and pooping?
I'm pretty sure just bags.
And aren't the bags see-through?
Yeah. The Artemis II space toilet is out of commission.
I love that they're calling it a space toilet.
Yeah.
It's a spaceship toilet, okay? Because if it's on the ground, it's a spaceship toilet on Earth. Yo, the space toilet. It's like, what are we watching, the Jetsons?
She advised me.
My boy, Elroy. It's like in Batman, how he just puts bat in front of.
Yeah, exactly. This is my space cream. This is my space door.
Hey, Ellen.
Yeah.
How about you stop brushing your space hair over the space toilet? How about you?
Cribs universe. Welcome to this is my, look, I got my space toilet. They call it contingency containers.
Wait, they were asked to not use the restroom?
Yeah, it's out of commission.
How long are they in space? She advised the astronauts to instead use contingency containers for liquid waste known as collapsible contingency urinals or CCUs for now. Otherwise, Ryan is looking pretty good. Smells like shit.
Yeah, there's poop everywhere.
Smells like shit.
Yeah.
There's a plumbing issue for sure, but everything else, solid. What do you mean? Well, we wanted to go in space. We're there. You know what they need to do? They're going to come home. The space, is it a shuttle? What is it? What are they on?
It's like a capsule.
So they're going to figure out how to make a plumbing thing that goes out the thing into space. They're going to shit in space. That's what they have to figure out. Like a diaper genie for adults. Like they go, and the thing, and then it closes it, and then it cuts it, and then spits it out.
Which is great because
space window.
There's no matter in space, so the speed at which it was ejected would be the speed that it would travel through space until something else stopped it.
It probably matters to somebody.
Had it ready to go. Locked in, chin down.
Locked in, bro.
Yeah.
He's going to say something, and I'm going to make myself sound stupid.
But imagine you're a light year away and you're an alien, and the poop would never stop because there's nothing to stop it, but then suddenly you just see, what was that? Was that human poop? Yeah. Yeah.
And the other goes, mm-hmm. And then years later they find out about Earthlings. They're like, we don't want anything to do with Earth. They smell like shit.
Nothing. Yeah. That's the only thing. Otherwise,
wow.
Orion
Otherwise,
is
everything's
very good.
fine. That's the thing. As humans, if we can't use the restroom, specifically number 2, everything isn't fine. Goes back to the poop cruise carnival shit that we talked about.
Oh yeah.
Nothing was fine. As soon as you couldn't boo-boo, nothing was fine. And they're up in space, not even in the ocean, because in the ocean you could you could throw your booty over the rail and just go, right?
Yeah.
And then the sharks are like, no. But in space, you can't even do that. So you know what? Not everything's fine.
Not everything's fine, Orion.
I get you're peeing in bags and stuff, but what you doing with the poopy? They're probably not eating solids, maybe. They're going to come back so swollen. They're gonna it's gonna be that big television moment where they're like, they're back, and they're gonna have that moment where they're gonna the door's gonna open, they're gonna walk down the stairs, and all of them are just gonna run to the porta potties. Hold on, we'll be right back for the parade.
So you were the first woman to ever go to the moon. This is a great moment in cultural history. You're the first black man to ever go to the moon. Yeah, and they go, and you're a Canadian. Bye.
Bye.
I gotta take a shot.
That's really funny, but also cool. I mean, they're doing a cool thing, I guess.
That's great. I mean, that's specifically for deep
Dave's
space.
Upset. Well, you're obsessed because it's space, and you're a nerd. You're like, maybe Darth Vader's gonna be there.
It's 30,000 miles closer to Darth Vader.
Hey, Dave, see that?
Yeah, that's gonna be your autobiography.
Closer to Vader.
Closer to Vader.
Closer to Vader, dude. Nice. Dude.
What is that?
His drink thing is cork board with.
Are you drinking out of a tub? Why do you need it that big?
I know. I think it's huge. That's more for a bowl.
Yeah.
It's more for a bowl. By the way, should have brought bowls to that that space mission with some sealable lids, some air sealed lids. I don't know. Yeah, we got Pyrex.
They're doing a press conference and they have they have one of them on the screen, and then in the back you see a guy just vacuum sealing poop. Just
So what was your job on the mission?
Well, I was the poop sealer.
Thank God for Pyrex. Sponsored.
Deep sea exploration sponsored by Pyrex.
Pyrex. You're so mad at yourself right now.
I'm just putting it away.
So Dave, do we know when they're coming back, or are they on their way? Are they back yet?
10 days.
10 days, not 5 days. 10 days. Where are they on what day now? 4, or maybe about halfway. 5 days.
The next mission is going to be sponsored by Imodium and Charmin. They got to send them bears up there.
Yeah, I was going to say the commercial is that bear. It's the bear strapped in.
You only need one ply. What we need up here is a damn toilet.
I wonder if you would even have to wipe.
Like if it just came off.
Well, because there's no gravity, so it would all just be...
I wonder if you even have to push. If you just sit there and it just goes...
Maybe.
Space poop. They're 5 days going still, or they're not even come back yet? Are they on the other side of the moon yet?
They left on the 1st.
On April Fool's Day?
Can you imagine?
Dude, they left on April Fool's Day and now they can't poop. Someone at Space Force or who's in charge of this?
NASA.
Someone
NASA.
in Houston. It's like,
They're just going,
Wait,
dude, the most epic April Fool's joke ever. Yo.
Yeah, the person at Mission Control is like, guys, we're getting a read here. The toilet's out. And they're like, ha 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 ha.
Houston, we have a problem. What is it? Everyone needs to poop. What else you got, Sam Hirschgold?
I had some old notes. Do you want to hear a joke I wrote years ago about the Challenger explosion if we're talking about space?
That's from my brother, our era. Since we're talking about space and the tragedy of not being able to go caca, let's talk about the tragedy of 86.
Yeah, it was 86. It was the first time they brought a quote-unquote civilian up, right? And it was that teacher.
I remember she was a teacher. It was a huge deal.
Right, so that meant... Yeah, that meant that she had to train for months beforehand, which meant her class had a long-term substitute. And they showed, I don't know if you guys remember, they showed on the news her class watching her go up and then explode.
We talked about this before. We all watched it. It was like every classroom, they brought the television in so we could see this historic moment happen.
Yeah.
Because it was a teacher, and we were children, and we're all like, what's happening?
Yeah, did you guys believe, what was that like when you saw it explode?
Well, the teachers were really quick to turn it off, get it out of the room.
Whoa.
And kids started crying. Like, it's crazy. Yeah,
that's wild.
As children, the entire country and world, this thing was a big deal in classrooms because of the teacher aspect. Mm-hmm. We all simultaneously watched some people die.
And it actually wasn't the explosion that killed them. They burned to death on the way down.
That makes it worse.
Yeah. The more you know.
Wait, so they were falling on fire?
Mm-hmm. So there was an explosion in a part of the capsule.
I'm just picturing her going like, why did I do this? I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
I don't need to be.
What did she teach?
Fire safety. No, I don't know. It was just grade school. She had and it showed her kids watching, but go ahead.
That's tough. Well, no, and then just the substitute went out in the hallway and was like,
She ran to the principal's office. Hey, I noticed there's an opening.
Yeah, exactly.
I noticed there's an opening, full-time opening. I'm available.
Yeah, went to the landline and was like, honey, make reservations.
I'm available, and I've got no plans to go to space.
Mama's got a job.
Yeah.
She's in the hallway.
So messed up. Okay, this is stand-up comedians doing this, okay, guys? We're just having a laugh. Everybody relax, because we're going to get the comments, so funny, but you didn't understand. No, we do understand all of it. And we are handling it with humor.
Yeah. And I was -9.
Yes.
Or -8.
And we were 11?
what year was it?
86.
86.
No, we were in junior high school. We were 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, so I'm 95.
I think I remember looking at the kid next to me and going, what happened? Is this happening right now?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Do you think they'll let us go to lunch early? Or?
I've done this for Jason, but it makes me laugh, and it's been making me laugh. David, do you want to hear my impression of a homeless guy that doesn't understand inflation?
Yes.
Can I have 10 cents, please?
Dumb.
Excuse me, sir. Can I have 10 cents?
kind of smart.
That's so dumb.
Excuse me, sir. Can I have 10 cents?
And yeah.
great.
Would you have to make a phone call in the 80s? It reminds me of the Michael Jackson Bad video. Remember his videos always had like a scene act out thing in the beginning, and it was Wesley Snipes was a gangster, and he was telling Michael Jackson's character, you ain't bad, you think you bad? Show me how bad you are. And basically, go rob that dude. And Michael Jackson walks up, makeup ever so. He goes, give me a quarter. That's right. Give me a quarter. He asked the guy for a quarter. And the old man went, no, thank you. And I'm like, bro, just give him a quarter, dude. You have a quarter. Old guys always have quarters. Old dudes always have change.
I'm bad.
Remember Kevin Hart's joke? Whenever two old guys get done fighting, there's always change all over the floor.
Dude, that happened to me at work.
What you got?
Oh no, I
I
think I've talked about it. But the woman at my last place of business, who like older, the only word that I can use to describe her would be objectively decrepit.
Okay. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yes, but I'm walking through the restaurant and I feel someone like grab my hip, and I turn around. She goes, "Excuse me, is it your change on the floor?" And I was like, "What?" And I look down and I go, "No." And she goes, "Do you mind?" And I was like, "No, I don't care." And I walked away and I turned around and she was like picking the change. There was like 30 cents and she just put it in her pocket.
You know who the bad guy in this story is?
Me.
Sam.
What?
You should have been like, "Oh, it's not mine, but I'll help you pick it up." But you're like, "Why? Hey, old woman,
Look
why
at
are you
somebody else's.
touching my hip?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Unhand me,
Yeah.
old lady.
Ew, Grody. Grody, ew.
You're gonna get your old all over me."
Yeah.
What you looking at here, Dave?
Oh yeah. Well, I figured as I was looking at things potentially to bring up here, we're surrounded by bad news all the time. And unfortunately, we now have to go out of our way to find good news, to find stuff that rules, to find things we're grateful for.
Who cares about good stuff?
Who cares about good stuff? We have to train our algorithms towards the good. Right. You know what my Instagram reel algorithm is if I don't go out of my way to like hockey, good stuff, and
Actually,
dogs?
I'm very curious to say what that in your head.
It's literally just like fist fights, and then...
So it's like the inside of your brain.
Yeah. But I didn't choose it. Instagram just goes, you want fist fights and stuff about Israel. And I'm like, all right.
You kind of chose it.
Well, they probably listened to me through the microphone.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. Because what do you think my Explorer page is? One guess.
Big butts.
Close. If you said...
Cigars.
If you said gorillas and French bulldogs, you'd be correct.
Well, yeah, but that's
all
because
puppies.
That's what you like. I'm talking about the stuff where every few days it like resets and gives you random things, not things that I go out of my way to like.
Mine just gives me gorillas and monkeys and gibbons and French bulldogs.
And then mine, wait, let's see what mine is right now.
What if I opened mine up and it was just all granny porn?
Gilf?
Gilf, dude.
Gilf?
Gilf. Wood. Well, there are some gilfs that are like, wow. But anyways, let's talk about good news.
Yes, there are 3 articles that stood out to me that I liked very much that were good news. Which one you got right there? This one, and you can go either way. This one was the mini medical school, where it's for children, and they take them through, like, future medical professionals and various, like...
They're teaching babies how to be doctors?
Yeah.
See, when you said mini medical school before, I thought you meant a small school.
Like the Zoolander, like, how are you going to heal people if they can't even get in?
Is this a school for ants?
Yeah.
But because usually medical schools are big campuses or big universities, so when you said mini, I thought you meant that. But you meant the people.
Yeah. Many people going over, like, actual medical...
Children.
Yeah. And doctors teach the class. The course like includes sheep organ dissections.
What?
And stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, Dave, how old were we when we dissected the frog the first time? Was that middle school or?
Probably like 32.
That was like
7th grade.
Probably 13, 12.
7th grade, 12, 13. We had to.
I never had to do that.
We had to cut open a frog and remove all of its major organs and take notes of them and say what they were. And it smelled terrible.
What did you do with the
formaldehyde? Huh?
What did you do with the top hat and the cane?
The top hat and the cane. Hello, my baby. Hello, my willa. Hello, my ragtime gal. Why are you cutting me open? Yeah. So we were cutting things open before the tragedy in space.
Oh, that's so cute. It's not just because of the money. You've got to help people and check people that make sure they're okay, said 4th grader Patrick. How crazy do you think the procedures get? Where it's like, all right, guys, today this woman's water just broke.
Imagine you sign up for a program as a pregnant person, and they're like, and then next thing you know, children are delivering your baby, and they're flinging the umbilical cord around like, never mind, doing double dutch. So they're sitting in on these procedures or learning how to do them. Or
I think it's kind of like a mixture of both.
It says here they start with internal medicine, then they go into family practice next, and they're going to be getting a bunch more kids in for semesters coming.
And is this like a pre-college like thing for them that this is going to help them get into med school?
I mean, it has to, but that's
they're
what
fourth graders.
Yeah, they're in fourth. So there was.
Right.
I liked this, and I didn't like it. I liked it because I was like, that's great. If these kids are drawn to that, then of course foster that, get them into these cool situations. It's probably very smart and great. But at the same time, like they're in fourth grade. If this has anything with parents being like, we need you to be ready to be a doctor, I don't like that.
It also has that vibe of those trippy future movies where children are like little geniuses now. Each of the 24 students is outfitted with scrubs and
The white coat.
white coat.
Yeah.
Oh, with
See,
their
look, there's the
name.
picture. They have the white coat and the scrubs and the hat.
Oh,
Oh, it's so cute.
this kid just came out of surgery.
What it's like to have an asthma attack.
Part of your lungs starts to clog up, so it causes you to cough.
This 9-month mini med
Okay.
school at Quartz Hill Elementary.
To be fair, we all knew that. What? What? So if there's an obstruction in your lungs, it causes you to cough. Oh, really? Yeah. Hey, Dr. Kid. No shit. Go to recess. No.
Dr. Kid. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Kid.
Yes, that's my name.
Yes, that's my name.
I am not a rapper.
That's so cute.
What a trip, man. That's kind of cool. I keep him busy, but I bet it's expensive.
There's the one scholarship kid that's actually doing the work. Everyone else is over there doing jumping jacks, and he's like, I am drowning. I am drowning in paperwork.
Have fun with your jumping jacks and cough. I got to cure cancer over here.
Yeah, I'm reading how to do a double bypass surgery.
Wow. I guess that's good news. It's good news.
That is good news.
Good
That's
news.
sweet.
Keep the kids busy, the ones that can afford it anyways.
Yeah, because when the apocalypse comes, I got nothing.
I got
It's that old Kyle Kinane bit. The apocalypse doesn't need a clown.
That sucks, dude. It's
Yeah.
so true.
When everything goes, we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in some underground bunker. They're gonna be like, you, what do you got going? I used to weld back in the day. Yeah, I got dick jokes.
We got a nurse. We got a carpenter. We got a farmer, and
A clown.
you got French bulldog stuff, right? Those don't exist anymore.
Yeah. Oh man, we're useless. Hey, you know what? I know I could do some things.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about them here because I can't think of any.
I can make a bong out of a Dr. Pepper can. We're gonna need that.
You know what I'm really good at, dude? Edging my yard. I get a straight edge on that thing.
We could do this precision.
Yeah, I could. Maybe I could be a surgeon.
Yeah.
I know what causes coughs.
You'd be one of those like, yeah, I'm a dentist and a surgeon and a barber.
Yeah. What else you got? You got any more good news for me?
We do have good news. There's more good news. Orange County now has its first wheelchair softball team for adults. But I don't think it's only for... Is it only wheelchairs?
You guys, you're in wheelchairs. Who cares? We're going to make... Because I'm wondering if it's on dirt and grass. It can't...
It's got to be on a regular field. But I was
We
looking...
got off-road chairs? It's just like Bigfoot.
They're decked out like monster trucks.
Yeah. Also, dude, and when the pop flies, they're all like,
Yeah.
I got it.
The one rich kid that's like...
Yeah, and he's got the knit that goes...
Yeah, that's not fair!
He's got an Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, that's not fair! Yes. Yeah, he could just stand in one spot. Put Kevin in center field.
Yeah, always.
He's got
every time.
He's got the net that goes. It's like the gun that goes. Poof.
They got help from Angels Baseball Foundation, the Miracle League of Orange County, and got an ADA accessible baseball field.
Best
That's
team to do
awesome.
it. Best team to do it. The Angels. It's great.
Softball team plays
That's
with a ball that is
great.
bigger.
But what I was saying is in the past, like kids with the developmental problems like autism and stuff like that, they were literally just closed in a room or put in an institution and forgotten about. There's nothing we could do for him. He's not, lending to society in any way. And what they didn't understand is like, he's not because you're not giving him a chance to.
Yeah.
The thing is called the Miracle League, and it's teams for developmentally, physically challenged children, and now they've got their first adult team.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's
What's the
awesome.
team called? Hey, can I come up with a name?
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, can I come up with the name, please?
Absolutely not.
Anaheim Freewheelers.
There it is.
Anaheim Rollers.
Rollers, wheels with a Z.
Yeah.
To be playing softball again is a great thing for me. I played in high school all 4 years. I played a little bit in college. I feel like I'm used to being who I was, so to be able to play again is everything.
Oh, that's the best heartwarming thing ever.
That's great.
My heart is warm.
I found this one particularly because I was taking it back to hockey. The U.S. this year, men, women, and sled hockey all won gold. And that is insane. Have you seen sled hockey?
No.
So it's for amputees or people with developmental that are physically impaired, and they're on literal sleds on the ice, and they have 2 sticks in either hand like this, and then they just play.
Think about that. Not only do they have to keep themselves moving, and then they have the sticks in either hand.
Yeah.
Have you seen that full contact wheelchair football?
That rules? No, I haven't seen that.
It is so dope. These guys are athletes, and they're in these dope little chairs that the wheels turn out like that, and they're low, but they're going at each other in full contact.
I have seen that with the angle.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, that's dope.
They fall over, but the way the chairs are designed, it's easier to get up. They can roll into it, but they are slamming into each other. Also, wheelchair basketball gets really physical, super
Those
physical.
Those guys gotta be jacked.
Yeah.
There's blind hockey too. And the thing with that is the goalie is the only one that's allowed, or that has to be completely blind. Every other player can have up to 10%, because
the goalie
has to be completely blind. Everyone else,
that doesn't seem fair.
Yeah. So the way you go blind,
see, that's dope because they're making it challenging.
And the puck has a noise that it makes when it's hit. So the goalie has to do yes, exactly.
Nice.
And it's bigger. And so if you're not born blind, what I was reading was you go blind either from the middle out, or from the outside in. So there could be potentially a lot of time, if it doesn't go all the way out, you have a little peripheral ring of blurry vision, or a little bit in the middle. So there are players that have that and they get used to things, or that are completely blind. The goalie is the only one that has to be completely blind.
That's great. So he just...
Yeah, he listens, and I guess you could probably do the echolocation things that they do.
Because the puck...
Yeah.
Here's what you were saying, Dave, about they make it challenging. That's why wheelchair basketball is a little more impressive.
Those guys got to be.
They're on
jacked.
They're sitting down. Hey, of course Shaq's good at basketball. He's a giant. Do you know what I mean? These guys are sitting in a chair on wheels, and they got to get it into that same hoop. It's probably not regulation height. They probably drop it down to girl size. Anyways.
Yeah. Brendan stops at his hips.
Yeah. Brendan stops at his hips. Lamar Odom survived 12 heart attacks and strokes, and he's still a giant. And banging a Kardashian. He's not anymore. They broke up. But whatever.
Well, he was doing a little bit of crack.
A lot of crack. Let's see what Uncle Google has to say about this.
Uncle Google?
No, not pooping on the space shuttle.
Yeah. No, not buried penis.
What is that?
I don't know. I got him so good earlier this week.
Oh, my God. So, there's this... Tell him. This guy posted a thing about this syndrome called buried penis.
Out of nowhere, this guy...
I don't follow him. It's a doctor. Go ahead.
So, out of nowhere... there's a sponsored ad and there's a sponsored ad on Instagram for this doctor that's what is buried penis syndrome? Or it's the ad is how to find out if your insurance covers buried penis syndrome. And immediately I just commented, oh, crazy, my uncle Jason Collins just had this done successfully. What a relief.
Tag me in it. And then I comment underneath, man.
I thought it was uncle.
Yeah. When I heard buried penis syndrome, I just thought of Lorena Bobbitt. I don't know what it is. We didn't stick around long. We were just doing the bit.
Yeah.
We didn't stick around long enough to figure out that.
I got
Our penises are fine.
Yeah,
we don't give a shit.
I got in and out, just like an unburied penis.
Yes.
Oh, God.
But I was thinking about Lorena Bobbitt, man. John Wayne Bobbitt and Lorena Bobbitt. Remember that? She cut it off and buried it. That's the only buried.
She buried? I thought she threw it out of her truck.
She threw it in a field.
Yeah.
So technically it was in dirt. So, and he got it back.
I know. Didn't he do porn too?
Yes.
God, what a guy. Sometimes you just see people out there living your dream.
Yes. Silver linings.
Carly, don't get any ideas.
Don't get any ideas. Speaking of old guys.
Well, speaking of 50 and old athletes, I found this one too. 50-year-old Compton college student shows it's never too late to pursue your dreams. Older guy goes back to school, and then he goes, you know what? I have eligibility, and I want to play football. So he joins the Compton College football team at 50. And that's his number.
And his name's Orson.
Hell yeah. Oh, he's pursuing a degree in kinesiology and coaching. That's my real wish. I dream to be a coach. That's awesome.
Dude, think about it, David. We're 55. Remember how we felt when we were 50? Pretty much how we feel when we're 55. Except for David, his hole in his butt is bigger. But
What it is.
but
You had a big hole in your butt?
giant, huge, dude.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, think about how we felt when we were 50. And we were athletic. And then we're going to go run around and play football, contact football, full pads, with guys that are in their late teens and early 20s. Remember, Dave, when we played Pop Warner football, every time we played Compton, we got our asses handed to us.
Yeah.
And they were all bigger. Everybody was bigger and taller than us. And we were looking at our coaches like, what did you get us into?
That was the worst. I remember playing a couple years up in some tournaments, and I would show up, and I would be 12, 5 foot nothing, 110 pounds, soaking wet, playing against kids that had started puberty, looking at my dad like, that guy are you out of your mind? His dick's as big as my forearm.
Right. He just got off work at Trader Joe's to come here.
He drove here.
Yeah. What Dave and I found out some years later is that league we were in, they did some crooked shit and got kicked out of the league we were supposed to be in. So that was the only league.
They did some gridiron gang
They
stuff.
did some, yeah.
What happened is that we got kicked out of a league, and the league that we found to put us in, age bracket breakdowns were a little different.
Oh,
so
no.
we were too big for one bracket and too small for the other, so they put us in the one we were too small.
What position did you play?
I played defensive tackle and linebacker.
Cornerback, wide receiver, and 1 year I played second string quarterback. I was a linebacker for a second, but I didn't do well at it.
I went to the Jamboree where you signed up and got all of your gear and your jersey. I looked around. I saw all the guys that were bullying me at school, and I thought, I don't want to give them a reason to hit me legally and encouraged.
Oh, for football?
Yeah, so I never played.
Oh, wow.
And I went right back to
See,
hockey
that's how
and
we were
lacrosse.
we were like that with baseball. We played baseball one season, and it was such a nightmare for me, especially. I don't know how David felt about it, but we wanted to quit. But our dad was like, you don't quit. You don't have to go back next season, but you have to finish this season out. And
I spent most of the time outfield looking at
picking
bugs
berries. I played
using my mitt to cover my pee spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I played
man.
1 year of T-ball and then 1 year of coach pitch after, and they still made somebody, it was like, this is my last memory of baseball. They made somebody stand next to the coach that was pitching as like the pitcher position. It was this girl, Dasani. She's standing there and the coach lobs, and I just, ding, and it hits her right in the nose and just starts spewing blood, and I had to go over and be, I'm sorry. And she hated me forever. Sorry, Dasani.
Dave, we didn't have coach pitch when we were a kid. I know that my sons did. T-ball and right into a kid throwing a rock at you full speed.
Can we watch the video?
Oh, yeah, I want to see this old dog play. He's just going to be like, ready, down.
He's doing old school.
Ready, down. Sorry. And, hey, oh,
Blue 42.
My hammy.
At 50 years old, Orson Villalobos is back on the field, finishing what he started
Sick,
3
man.
decades ago. And Eyewitness News reporter Madison Weil has this all good news story.
50-year-old Orson
Whoa, that guy's in
Whoa.
good shape.
Back,
Look at him.
to finish something I started a long time ago, 30 years ago.
It's never too late to pursue your dreams.
Oh, my
He's
gosh.
taking classes at Compton College, pursuing degrees in kinesiology and coaching, all while playing football. Orson says the goal is to coach his 9-year-old son by the time he's in 9th grade.
And I'm very proud of my dad.
Says the idea
That kid is literally like, my dad's my hero.
That's cute.
I'm about to cry.
Legit superhero.
I'm about to cry. That's amazing. What a story. Also, wow, what is his secret? Because, dude, the way he took that hard left,
Yeah, he was
my
cutting.
legs, the bottom of my legs would have still been over there standing, and I would have been on the ground going, wah, 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 wah. But yeah, this guy's incredible.
Can you imagine you just got out of high school?
Orson.
You just got out of high school and you're thinking, I'm going to go to community college, save some money, I'll transfer later, get the 4-year. And you know what? I'm going to play. It'll be fun. I don't know if I'm going to make anything of it. And you look up and you see him and he's just like, I'm going to kill me.
And the kids saying, they say people just bounce off of him. Those kids got to be so frustrated.
Yeah.
They're like, this fucking... None of us are on the news. And then the coach is like, because you guys don't have any freaking guts.
You're 19.
You're 19 years old. Orson over here. Yes, his name's Orson. Of course it is. He's 50.
We got a bunch of buried penis guys in this locker room.
That's a great story. And it's here local, Compton. Props to you, Orson Villalobos. Did I say it right?
Villalobos.
I love Los Lobos. Remember them?
No. What's a Lobo?
Your ADD is insane.
I know.
What's a Lobo?
Los Lobos is a band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The multiple wolves?
Yeah, the multiple wolves. That's what they're called. The multiple wolves. You dork.
He's got flashcards with Spanish over there. I'm trying to help him out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
You even look
That was
at
a fun episode. I love positivity.
Yeah.
I love my brother David. I like Sam.
I'm fine with me. I'm getting there. I look in the mirror and I go, little things every day. I go, we're getting there. Yep. That's what the post-it notes on my wall say. They say, you're working on it.
Yeah.
You're getting there.
That's Sam's vision board. Maybe.
You
can do this is mine. His just goes,
Let's be... My vision board says, let's be realistic.
Yeah. All right, guys. My name's Jason Hollings.
Sam Gold.
Love you. Bye.